The Selfish Path to Romance. Download Chapter 1 for free at drkenner.com.
Dear Dr. Kenner, for 3 years I have struggled to remain positive while taking on a tough career, financial services, in a down economy. I am feeling very anxious and depressed, almost wondering if it's worth living. I have become withdrawn, avoiding my workplace and my clients. Let me say unreservedly that I have never behaved this way in my business life before, and I feel strongly that the ego destruction involved in this career has overtaken me. When I'm making money, this career is wonderful. How do I get off the couch, back to work, with a song in my heart and a smile on my face while being true to the person I really am? Mike. Mike, when you say the ego destruction has overtaken you, never put your power external to yourself. It's not overtaken you. If you see yourself as having given into it, then you can decide not to give into it. So 3 years is a very long time to go without feeling successful in your career. Or if I were in a career and I'm not feeling successful, it is genuinely understandable that I would just feel like, what's the use, why bother, who cares? And that is the risk, to let those type of ideas take over, what's the use, why bother, who cares, and let them dominate your true self. You said you didn't want to betray the person you really are, is the problem. So those are called core ideas. I know we'll be talking about it later in the show also, but there are ideas that we all hold about ourselves, and the best type of ideas go along the lines of, I am capable and I am able to succeed in life. Now, we may not say it like that, but we hold that in the form of a confidence and a competence. And when things are going wrong for a sustained period of time, or even a big loss, we're at risk of saying, what's the use? I'm a failure. And that's a resignation premise. You're throwing in the towel. You don't want to ever do that. You want to be able to strengthen that healthier thought path. I am capable and able to succeed in life. And we also have views about the world, core ideas, not just about ourselves, but about the world and our future. One good idea would be, I can achieve my goals in life. A bad idea would be, who cares? What's the use? Why bother anymore? I've done everything I can. I'm at the end of my rope, and that's it. Everything's collapsing around me. I'm powerless. The bad guys are winning. Not good. When we play that record in our mind over and over and over again, it starts to take hold, and the stronger, more robust message, the one we want to be more robust, our true, genuine self, I can achieve my goals in life, is getting fainter and fainter and fainter. And we don't want that to happen. We want to get, I can achieve my goals in life, stronger. But you can't fake it. I mean, if you're feeling really down and out, you need to have a path to make those premises stronger. What is that path?
Hey, I got to interrupt this because we've got to pay some bills. 30 seconds, that's it. A very quick ad, and then Alan will be back.
Romance. I wish I knew more about what girls want from a relationship. Boy, I wish I knew more about what I want. Where's that ad I saw? Here it is. The Selfish Path to Romance, a serious romance guidebook. Download Chapter 1 for free at selfishromance.com and buy it at amazon.com. The Selfish Path to Romance. That is interesting.
You need to have a path to make those premises stronger. What is that path? I want to tell you, Mike, you asked the key question. You asked a phenomenal question and phrased it very nicely. You were coming back in this question. How do I get off the couch, back to work with a song in my heart and a smile on my face while being true to the person I really am? That is an incredibly optimistic question. So let's look more closely at it. How do I get off the couch? Well, what do you do to get off the couch? You want to sit down and write for 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, on ways to get off the couch. What's helped you in the past? Who's helped you in the past? What thoughts would help you in the past? Because if you take any self-valuing action, it's important. You'll get a big payoff. You'll be fighting that despondency. So you can also do what's called a brain dump. Take another 5 or 10 minutes and just get all the crap that's in your head, all the stressors, and dump them out onto paper, because even though it may be a nasty 5 or 10 minutes, once you nail it on paper, it doesn't float around in your head and bombard you like bullets flying all over the place. So you need some clarity as to what the stressors are, and then take a break, but come back to it and prioritize them. What is one thing that you could do now? You talked about calling a client. Maybe it's doing some paperwork. Maybe it's meeting some deadline that's coming up or paying a bill. What's one small step you can take, the next action you can take to energize yourself? And that's helpful. You can also consider, and this is going to sound a little off the wall, exercising. What they found is that when people take care of their bodies, they go for a walk, they go to the gym, they play a record that they like and dance right in their home if they want. Exercise energizes us because we're taking care of our bodies and our minds, and it opens up a file folder, I can do it. You can call on friends and family members that can help you. If you feel suicidal at all, you definitely get a cognitive therapist and get the book Choosing to Live. You can go to my website, drkenner.com. You also said you want to get back to work with a song in your heart and a smile on your face. Wonderful imagery. Treat yourself as if you were your own best friend, giving yourself advice, and act as if you're successful.
For more Dr. Kenner podcast, go to drkenner.com and please listen to this ad.
Here's an excerpt from The Selfish Path to Romance, the Serious Romance Guidebook by clinical psychologist Dr. Ellen Kenner and Dr. Edwin Locke.
All romantic partners experience conflicts, no matter how strong their love, but there are more and less effective ways to resolve such conflicts. Above all, partners need good communication skills. If partners cannot communicate well when conflicts arise, a gulf will open between them that will widen if not properly addressed. The intimate, loving soulmate relationship that they started with will likely degenerate into a relationship plagued by feelings of anger, hurt, invisibility, and emotional separation. The end result may well be the destruction of the relationship, followed by bitterness, cynicism, and despair.
You can download Chapter 1 for free by going to drkenner.com, and you can buy The Selfish Path to Romance at amazon.com.